Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cameron. So today I'm going to be doing a really exciting, interesting video. I'm going to be doing ranking Beyoncé albums today. Well, as we all know, Beyoncé is like the queen of life. She's the most amazing artist, singer, dancer of all time, in my opinion. She can do no wrong in my eyes, really. I mean, ranking all 6 of her albums, her solo albums. Like, Beyonce doesn't have a bad album. She doesn't at all. Like, all her albums are absolutely amazing. I love all of them. We're gonna go from great to absolutely amazing. So great being like number 6 and absolutely amazing being number 1. I got this video idea from Amanda Beebe on YouTube. She did this video and I really loved it. And so I decided, I'll recreate it. I'll, give my take on my ranking of Beyonce albums. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. In the comments, tell me what your ranking is for all of Beyonce's albums. You can tell me if you agreed or disagreed with my ranking. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Cameron_Martin_. So just a disclaimer. I know people go crazy over Beyonce, but this is just my opinion. So no need to get offended, no need for feathers being ruffled, no need to get up in arms, no need for any of that. This is just my opinion. I love Beyonce. She's the only artist that I care about. She's the only artist that I like. Yes, I love Beyonce so much. She's like my sister, auntie, best friend in my head. I love her. I absolutely love her. I love her music. No need to get offended by anything. I think all her albums are amazing. She's great. I absolutely love her. I'm definitely a fan. But yeah, so now that's out the way. Let's get into this ranking. So number 6. So the Beyonce album that I'm gonna rank at number 6 is, and I know this is gonna be controversial. This is gonna be controversial because I know this album is probably a lot of people's favorite album from her. But number 6 is Lemonade. I know. People are gonna be upset, throwing their hands in the air. They're gonna log on from this video probably, but I gotta put it in number 6 because I think Lemonade is Beyonce's most personal album for sure, because she spoke a lot about, her marriage with Jay-Z and the things that they've been through. And I know the album is very culturally significant for the Black community. I recognize that and I appreciate that. I do. I love most of the songs on the album, but I think with Lemonade, the album, I think it was just a little too mellow, in my opinion, for me. And it doesn't showcase her vocals as well as some of her other albums do. But yeah, it was just a little too chill for me. It was just too chill. I like Beyonce songs that are really like showcase her strong, powerful vocals and songs that you can really dance to. And it didn't have too much of that on Lemonade. And so that's why it's number 6. My favorite song on Lemonade is Sandcastles. I love that song. Hold Up, Formation, and All Night. Those are my top songs on the album that I love. But yeah, just too chill, too mellow. Doesn't showcase her vocals. I know her voice changed a lot after she had Rumi and Sir. It got deeper, and so it obviously not gonna sound the same as it did in the B-Day or the Sasha Fierce era or the Dangerously in Love era. I understand that, but yeah, I think I love ballads and songs that just, you can just really hear the intensity of her voice. Those are the songs I had, and Lemonade didn't have too much of that at all, I wouldn't say. But I will say, I love that it was a visual album. She put a lot of work into this album, and I appreciate that, and that's great. But yes. Okay, number 5. My number 5 Beyonce album is Beyoncé. I think the self-titled album, it solidified her legend status. Even though she was already a legend, she was already extremely popular and extremely famous, she did no promo for this album. No promo at all, and she sold over 600,000 copies within a few days. You can't do that unless you're a legend. She didn't promote this album at all. No one knew about it. She just dropped it. And I remember that day, it was right before I was going to school. I was in the 8th grade. I was in middle school. And I woke up and I saw all these posts on Instagram about the Beyonce album, and I was so excited. I immediately went to iTunes and I listened to all the snippets of the songs, and I loved it. I love the Beyonce album. This album is lower on the list because I think same thing with Lemon. It doesn't showcase her amazing, strong vocals as much as her other albums do. It's not as mellow as Lemonade. Songs like Pretty Hurts and Drunken Love, those definitely are more like vocal challenging songs, I would say. Beyoncé is an iconic album. It's iconic. It's really only fifth because I can't say anything bad about it. It's an amazing album. I just love her other albums more. That's why this one's fifth, basically. My favorites from the Beyoncé self-titled album are Drunken Love, Flawless, Pretty Hurts, and Jealous. Those are my favorites from the album. Number 4 on this list is I Am, Sasha Fierce. For the longest time, I would have put it at number 3. I gotta put this album at number 4 because the I Am era is my favorite vocal era from Beyonce besides number 1 on my list. So this is my second favorite vocal album from Beyonce. Can we just talk about how Single Ladies was a movement? It was a moment in time. Everyone knew that song. Everyone was dancing to that song. Everyone was trying to learn the dance to the song and making videos and putting it on YouTube and recreating it. It blew up. It was huge. Only a queen can do that. Only a queen. Single Ladies was a movement. It was a moment. Everyone loved that song. I love that song to this day. I listen to that song on a regular basis. And we just talk about the video. The video. It was so simple but so creative at the same time. The makeup, the leotards, it was just 3 of them just dancing. It was really simple but chic at the same time. It was so great. The Single Ladies music video and the song. So I think I Am is such a creative album. I think the whole concept behind the album is so creative because you have the I Am side, which is like Beyonce's true self and her more personal songs. And then you have the Sasha Fierce side, which is her alter ego and the person that she is when she's on stage performing. So I thought that was really creative. It was like a dual disc of both sides of Beyonce. What other artist has done that or did that before her? And that's why she's a legend that she is. That's why she's iconic. That's why the album is iconic. My favorite songs from I Am are Single Ladies, Hello, Ego, Halo, and Smash Into You. And can we just talk about how underrated Hello is? That song, I love that song. And we cannot forget about the I Am Yours concert she did. Her vocals during that concert, absolutely perfect. Like, I listened to that concert on a regular basis too, like iconic. And she performed in front of a small crowd of people and she still killed it. I just have no words. It's amazing. But again, I don't have anything bad to say about this album. The only reason it's number 4 is because, again, I love other albums so much more. That's why it's number 4. Number 3 on my Beyonce ranking list is 4. I'd say 4 is definitely her most underrated album, I would say. People really slept on 4, and I think because she was pregnant, so she couldn't really promote it the way she would have. The album is just absolutely amazing. The vocals are amazing. I mean, Beyonce's vocals are always amazing. Who are we kidding? Love on Top is one of the hardest songs to sing ever. She killed it. She flawlessly sang it. Every time she sings it live, flawless. Basically, any song on that album, you can just sing along and dance with it. It's just all around. It's so good. You can just dance to it and sing to it at the top of your lungs. It's absolutely an amazing album. You can't go wrong with 4. Favorites on the 4 album are Best Thing I Never Had, 1+1, Love on Top, Run the World. And can we talk about how Run the World, that was a movement too. That was a moment, just like Single Ladies was. Who wasn't listening to that song when that song came out in 2011? Everyone was listening to that song. Everyone was playing the song. Everyone was playing the song in the clubs. Everyone loved that song. It really was just like a female empowerment anthem. And how can you not love Beyonce for doing that? It was such an amazing song, such a great song. And I really love the vocals on this album too. Like, she understood the assignments, people like to say. Like, she gave what needed to be given. All the songs on the album. Like, this album, fun fact, this album I have the most songs downloaded from this album on my phone. There's no critiques for any of these albums because they're just so amazing. Like, there's not too much I can say because it's not the same thing. It's like, it's amazing. The number 2 spot on my Beyonce ranking albums list is Dangerously in Love. Dangerously in Love is a classic R&B album. It's the first album Beyonce put out when she took a break from Destiny's Child, and this album just proved how much of a force to be reckoned with Beyonce was. It just proved how much of an amazing artist she is, especially during that time. You can tell she put her heart and soul into this album. She basically told the world, I'm here, I'm the standard, I have arrived, bow down. You can't compete with Beyonce, especially when she put out Dangerously in Love. Bro, any of her daughters, any of her haters, she proved that she is not the one to mess with. She's not the one to play with because she's the best. She knows how to deliver. Not many artists can say the same. And Crazy in Love. Crazy in Love is the best, it's one of the best songs of all time. Crazy in Love, for sure. Like, again, same thing with Single Ladies and same thing around the world. Everyone was listening to that song. Everyone was trying to do the O dance. Everyone was playing that song in the clubs. Every girl, every woman wanted to dance to that song, sing the song, be Beyonce so they could do the song like Beyonce. The song was just a moment. It was a moment in time. You had to be there. Crazy in Love was an amazing song. It is an amazing song. It's one of the best songs of all time, I will say. Now, the album is just legendary. It's legendary. People are still talking about the album to this day. You can tell with this album, Beyonce really challenged herself to do like different types of songs that are different from what she was doing in Destiny's Child. And that's what I appreciate about this album. And that's why it's so iconic to me. So my favorite songs on Dangerously in Love are, of course, Crazy in Love, That's How You Like It, featuring Jay-Z, Naughty Girl, Baby Boy, Signs, which is an underrated song. Signs is a great song. Okay, so the moment we've all been waiting for. In my opinion, the #1 all-time favorite, absolute best Beyonce album is B-Day. I mean, with B-Day, there's not enough good things, there's not enough great things I can say about this album. It's my favorite album of all time. I love B-Day. It's such a great album. Can we talk about the vocals? Her vocals on B-Day are excellent. The album completely shows her range as a vocalist. The songs are timeless. The album came out in 2006 and people are still listening to the album today, 15 years later. The songs are so fun to sing along with and to dance to. Every single song of the album is amazing. There's absolutely no skips on that album at all. No skips. I'm not skipping any song. You can listen to the album straight through beginning to end without skipping and you'll absolutely love it because it's the best album of all time. And not just her best album, it's the best album of all time, in my opinion. There's no album that beats it. I would say the B-Day era is what solidified herself as a queen, even though she already was a queen way before that. A vocal beast, a vocal powerhouse. That album just killer vocals throughout the whole album. And when the Beyonce Experience proved what an amazing performer she was. That's when she came alive as the absolute killer performer that she is, that we all know today. The B-Day era is what solidified the vocals and the performance side of Beyonce to me. You just got to see her range all throughout the album. You got to see all the different things her voice can do. And can we talk about how she mimicked the saxophone with her voice on the Beyonce Experience tour? Like, who else can do that? Who else can do that? Nobody. She's a creative queen, a vocal queen, a performance queen. Like, you really cannot go wrong with her. A singer, and Beyonce is one of your influences. You should be heavily influenced by the B-Day album. It's so amazing. So my favorite songs from B-Day are Deja Vu. Deja Vu is my favorite song of all time. I love that song. And can we talk about her Deja Vu performance at the BET Awards in 2006? Oh my gosh. That performance solidified her as a performance queen because she killed it. She was on the stage pretty much by herself. She had no background dancers, it was just her band and her, and that's it. And she killed it. She made the stage come alive all by herself. Not many other people can do that. She killed that performance. I love Freedom Dress. Irreplaceable, of course. Give Me Body and Resentment and Listen. Honorable mention, Listen. Resentment and Listen, again, proved how much of a vocal beast she is. Give Me Body is the most fun Beyonce song to dance to, hands down. Resentment and Listen are just, you can sing the songs in the car. You just won't get tired of it because they're amazing. People don't talk about this. B-Day was Beyonce's first visual album. She did a video for every song on that album. Nobody was doing that then. She is such a trendsetter. This album it set the trend. People follow Beyonce's lead. They follow her influence, and only queens and legends can do that. I mean, need I say more? B-Day is such an amazing, I love B-Day. And that's probably unpopular because I feel like most people wouldn't say B-Day was their favorite album, but B-Day is hands down my favorite album of Beyonce. I love B-Day. And I feel like B-Day is I think that's the album she performed songs from the least. That's my ranking for all 6 of Beyonce's albums from 6 to 1. So again, let me know what your ranking is down in the comments and let me know if you agree or disagree with my ranking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, share this video, turn on your post notifications, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Cameron_Martin_. And stay tuned for my next video on Friday, July 9th at 5 p.m. Yeah, thank you guys if you made it to the end of this video. I love you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.